On a chilly November 1st night at Dragon Stadium, Lake Orion hoped to make another exciting playoff run on the road to Ford Field. But first, they would have to get past the first round game against the Romeo Bulldogs. Romeo got on the board first with a 27-yard Andrew Bering field goal in the first quarter, but both teams seemed to struggle with sloppy play. Following a Lake Orion fumble and a Romeo interception, not to mention a few punts and penalties, Lake Orion finally put together a scoring drive in the second quarter that was capped off with a fourth down play. Quarterback Connor Grant finds Corey Esther in the end zone for a 14-yard touchdown that put the Dragons ahead 7-3. But the lead wouldn't last long. As the second quarter wound down, Romeo quarterback Paul Hurley hits Mitchell Pacitti for a 4-yard touchdown to regain the lead 10-7. In the third quarter, Lake Orion would wrestle the lead back from Romeo when Chris Lee goes 9 yards in for the touchdown, 14-10 Lake Orion. Turnovers plagued Lake Orion all night long, with the team committing 6 total turnovers over the course of the game. Romeo regained the lead in the third when Hurley hits Pacitti for a 14-yard strike. Pacitti finished the game with 12 receptions for 120 yards. In the fourth quarter, Lake Orion junior Matt Krause whipped the home crowd into a frenzy when he broke off a 38-yard touchdown run to put the Dragons ahead 21-17. Romeo was down but not out. With the clock winding down on their season, the Bulldogs put together a drive that moved them down the field. Here Hurley hits Blake Williams, who's taken down at the 7-yard line, and it was Williams again who caught the go-ahead pass from Hurley with a minute left in the game. Hurley finished the game with 296 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. The Dragons still had just under a minute to try and put together a miracle game-winning drive, but their effort fell short when this play was ruled a fumble recovered by the Bulldogs. And with that, the Dragons' season quickly came to a disappointing end. The final, Romeo 24, Lake Orion 21. Romeo advances to take on the Clarkston Wolves, who defeated Oxford 30-27. In Lake Orion, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV Sports.